Have you noticed a huge nerf to a lot of aircraft cannons recently? Have you noticed shots that used to pop a target in one hit now just get you sparks? Have you experienced dumping hundreds of rounds into a target and wondering if it's just you? Well, it might not be. It might be RealShatter. This is a mechanic that the snail has slowly been rolling out for its aircraft cannons. It's a solution that everybody hates to a problem that very few people cared about. What it's supposed to do is randomize the direction and number of fragments from explosive rounds. But what it actually does is reduce the effective armor penetration and dramatically nerf the overall damage. Want a direct before and after example? I watched over the data mines for months and finally found what I was looking for. A cannon that was getting nerfed with RealShatter in the La Royale update. Let's check out some armor pen testing. This is being recorded on Sunday, June 11th, 2023, shortly before the La Royale update goes live. We're taking a look at the damage caused on this MiG-17 from an Aiken M41A 20mm cannon. This is a Swedish copy of the 20mm Hispano 404 that is mostly used in French aircraft. The shell we're going to be firing in this simulation here is the 20mm high explosive fragmentation tracer shell, which, according to data mines on the dev blog, is going to be one of the cannons getting the RealShatter attribute in the La Royale update. I'm going to take some shots right into the middle of the fuselage, into empty space that is normally occupied by air intake ducting. And as you can see, any one of these hits, firing into this spot in the fuselage, doing an enormous amount of damage. Fragments going everywhere. Any one of these hits would be enough to bring down this MiG-17. Let's take a couple of shots into the tail. Tail is gone. Behind the engine, tail is gone. Into the engine, gone. Let's shoot into the wings. Any one of these hits, probably going to bring down this MiG-17. These are causing enormous damage. And again, even into the dead space in the fuselage, lots of damage. If we take a shot like into the fuel tanks, done. Take a couple of shots from head-on. Whole front end, severe damage. Shoot into the air intake. Front end, severe damage. Another one into the nose. Severe damage. So basically, any one of these hits with the Aiken M41A cannon firing the high explosive fragmentation tracer shell is going to be taking out this MiG-17 in one hit. At least the vast majority of the time. Okay, I'm back. It is Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. The La Royale update just dropped. And we're going to be taking a look again at the Aiken M41A 20mm cannon firing into this MiG-17. But this time, the 20mm high-explosive fragmentation tracer rounds that we're using have the RealShatter mechanic applied to them. They did not in the previous footage. Here's the difference. I'm just going to take a shot into the same little midsection in the middle of the fuselage there. 2 fragments. 2 fragments. 2 fragments. 4 fragments. 4 fragments. Let's do one from the top down. No fragments. Oh, that was a good shot. 2 fragments. At least one of them went towards the engine. No fragments. This is what RealShatter does. This is what it does to your guns. Okay? We'll take a shot on the tail. This will probably still be a kill shot because vertical stabilizers are very weak. One fragment. At least it was still a kill shot. Let's shoot into the wings and see what we get. 2 fragments. 1 fragment? 1 fragment? This is the RealShatter effect. This is what this does. Let's go into the front. All right, that one actually was a good fragmentation. And you can see sometimes it'll actually split off, what was that, like 7? It's completely random. This is what RealShatter does. As you can see, the RealShatter update to the Aiken cannon dramatically nerfed its overall damage. This is just one out of dozens of aircraft guns that have contracted the dreaded RealShatter disease, and in my opinion, it's one of the biggest current game mechanic problems with aircraft, and the most infuriating part is that as far as I can tell from researching bug reports and forum complaints and everything else, is that it was a response to some complaints about aircraft cannons being too strong against ground vehicles in close air support. So, yeah. Well, I'm off to submit another bug report about it. Again, as always, thanks for watching.